Hello, hello, hello. Okay, how's everybody doing? Hello, hello. We got some interesting cards today, you guys. Interesting cards. How's everybody doing? Happy hump day. We're halfway there. We are halfway there, finally. It's been a long week. It's only been 3 days. It feels like it's been a long week. Oh gosh, lots of interesting cards. You guys must all be thinking about making some big changes. Okay, let's see what we got here. Hello, Sarah. I know you have a grandbaby coming soon or already here. I'm so excited for you. Hi, Donna. Hi, Kayla. Okay. All right. Hi, Cindy. Okay, so special letters today. If you're just now joining for the very first time ever, I try to do a card reading for you guys every Wednesday. And how that works is I basically ask you to pick 1, 2, or 3 as far as the card number goes. And then you're using your intuition to do this, and you're thinking about whatever it is that you're seeking guidance or clarity on, and using that number to pick what your spirit guides, your intuition, the universe has to tell you about that topic. So today we're going to do, I also do a letter every time for someone's name. So like, let's say today we're going to do G and V. So like if your name's Vicky or your name's Genevieve or Victor Grote, it's definitely going to be for you. You will have your own personal cards. You don't have to pick a number, okay? Yes, yes, yes. Hello, Penny. Okay, so let's pick some cards here. Okay. So number 1, number 2, and number 3. Card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. I'll leave them up here for a little bit just so you can pick. Hi, Tina. Hi, Anne. Erica. 1, 2, 3. Post them in the comments. And if you are a G or a V name, then you have your own personal cards today. Hi, Chris. These cards are interesting today. I'm excited to tell what they are, just for you guys. And last time, 1, 2, 3. All right. I will go over those one more time before we go, but just make sure that you're picking your numbers. Hey, Lisa. Is my Lisa on here? Lisa, my assistant, Lisa. I don't know if she's on here today. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about a couple of classes that we have coming up while we're waiting for people to get on and finish picking their numbers and things. The first one that we have coming up is the Energy Enlightenment Tour, which a couple of my best friends and I started, oh my gosh, I think it's been 4 years ago, maybe 5, I can't remember. But the Energy Enlightenment Tour is a compilation of 6 classes total, and this year it's being held in Springfield, Illinois. I will be teaching my tarot class in this class, and the workshop, I should say, and I'll be teaching my manifestation class in this workshop. So those are 2 classes that a lot of you ask for more, and I recommend a lot of you to take my manifestation class. So it's $222, and you'll also be getting 2 classes from Chantel Renee, who is the author of Aligning with the Divine. She's a certified hypnotist, and she has an office and works out of Springfield, Illinois herself. And her classes are super deep and super interesting, and every single time I sit in on one, I learn something new. And then we will be having Kelly Howe, who is a certified EFT specialist. And if any of you have heard of some things about my weight loss journey, a lot of that included a discovery I made during an EFT session of my own. So I think that she's going to be doing something with weight loss, and I can't remember what the other one is. I will make sure that we post a flyer in the comments here so that you can see what exactly is going down and how it works and all that. And then the other thing is, it's buy one get one half price right now for the Energy Enlightenment Tour tickets. So I'll make sure to post a flyer. I'll make sure to post the ticket link for that. And if you buy one right now, you get the other one half off. And I think that ends January 1st. Chantel Renee is the spearheader here, and I have to tell her thank you, because she makes sure that everything comes together for that class, and basically I just have to show up, so I'm so blessed for that. But yeah, there is the opportunity right there. That's January 7th, and then on January 8th in Springfield, I will have a mediumship demonstration the day after that class. So yeah, many people have said, just like the amazing Pam just posted, EET is worth every penny. It's an amazing day, such great info, and I left feeling wonderful. It truly is the perfect way to start a new year, a new you. The best thing that you can ever do for yourself is work on healing yourself emotionally, and I think that we get a lot out of EET. Kelly and Chantel really hit on that, and I kind of come in and help with balancing yourself, figuring out where you're at. This is how you read your own tarot cards. This is how you manifest the shit you want. And then everything that they bring in just makes it so much clearer and easier. And it's just amazing. It's an amazing day. It's a long day, so it's like 9 to 6, but it is worth every penny. And then the other class I have coming up is called the Metaphysical Masters, and I believe that's not until February. So coming, I think it's February 18th, but I can't remember the exact date. That one is at my studio here in Hannibal, and it's also super amazing. That one is focused more on manifestation. However, Chantel will be there. I will be there teaching my manifestation class. My dear friend and amazing psychic, Sherry Perry, will be there, and she will be teaching a class all about words and how you talk to yourself and how you can use wordage and the scientific work behind what you say and how you use them to get what you want. It's just incredible. Holly, you guys know Mama Holly. She will be there doing teaching a class on stones and how to use stones and gems to help bring in what it is that you're trying to manifest. So yeah, those are 2 really badass workshops that you should definitely be getting behind if you are interested in furthering your spiritual journey. Okay, so there are 10 tickets. Actually, I think there are 8 now because somebody just bought 2. But there are only 8 tickets left to my Christmas candlelight mediumship demonstration here in Hannibal. So I'm super excited about that. The difference between a mediumship demonstration at my studio and one that kind of comes to you is tickets are a little bit more expensive simply because we don't let any more than 25 people into those events. So your chances of getting a reading are much higher. So yeah, that's the difference in that. We do have gift certificates available. People keep asking about that. Absolutely. I'll try to post a gift certificate link either in the comments or on the page in general, so you guys can get some Christmas shopping done. Okay. So Vicky, if you're watching, this is for you. V and G. So I actually pulled 2 cards for our special letters today. If you haven't already, please make sure that you put the number that you pick into the comments. So I'll show you again one more time. This is card number 1. This is card number 2. And this is card number 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, B's and G's. Okay, you got the Prince of Autumn, and this comes from the fairy deck. This card is all about proceeding with caution. You're being warned by the universe that either an issue or something within your life, a decision that you need to make, requires caution. Think slowly before you make the decision, and really just proceed with caution. But one thing to remember here is this doesn't say do not do it. This says cautious but wise action, okay? So the action there tells you that we are going to be moving forward in some way, okay? And there's 3 different things there. The top one is the one that pops out to me most. So I usually interpret the card with whatever my intuition is telling me to interpret it, however it's telling me to interpret it. The other thing that came up with this card, this second one was a jumper for the V and G's, but it's still super interesting, and I think that it coincides perfectly with what you have going on. So you got number 7, personal growth. And like I said, this one jumped out. I didn't even plan on pulling anything from this deck. It just popped out. So yeah, possible that personal growth could have a lot to do with whatever this cautious, be cautious action is. But when we're talking about action, we're talking about a decision, we're talking about relationships, we're talking about work, career, finances, all of those things. And for some reason, this decision itself is going to lead you to a path of personal growth. That's what that's saying. Also, you might keep in mind the number 7. For some reason, that popped up as well, and that came out of the numerology deck. So I'm thinking like the 7th of a month, 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months, someone born in the 7th month, which would be July, or just 7 in general. Maybe you start seeing it or you keep seeing it. But should you see 7 from this point on, remember that you're being asked to grow personally. Okay? Proceed with caution. Proceed with caution. Big deal. All right. Who picked number 1? Hello, Sherry. How are you? Jennifer. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Penny. Okay. So number 1. It's pretty cut and clear. You're being asked to reconsider whatever this situation is, whatever you are having a hard time making a decision on, whatever you're thinking at this time, whatever you can't get off of your mind. If you picked card number 1, your guides are asking you to reconsider the decision that you're about to make. Okay, number 2. Hi, Patty. Okay. So number 2 is the 10 of Spring, and this one is all about too much going on at once. Just being rather stressed out work-wise, but also struggling to find balance between work and play. The other day I posted something about a client of mine, a reading that we had, the father came through from the other side, and he said one of his biggest regrets was not relaxing more, not spending more time with family, constantly being busy doing this and doing that, and always being the one that helps instead of somebody helping them or him or whoever. And that's exactly what this card is all about. So I want you to step back for just a minute if you picked card number 2 and tell yourself, I am doing a fantastic fucking job. It is okay to ask for help. And when I say it's okay to ask for help, this is kind of like this should come as a boost of confidence to you. You are doing a phenomenal job on your own, but they just kind of want to give you a handout like, hey, you're not listening to us. We're trying to tell you to take a break, relax, calm down, and you're not doing it. Being weighed down by a ton of responsibilities, this card may be telling you, hey, it's time to let go of a couple of the things that we are responsible for. Okay? Keep in mind 10, you got a number there, so 10th month, 10th day, 10 years, 10 weeks, anything with the number 10 that could possibly coincide here in numerology is incredibly important, so keep that in mind. Okay, who's ready for number 3? I'm thirsty. Okay. I love that, Penny. I'm doing a fantastic freaking job. Just put the you in there. It's okay. You can just say it. Okay. Number 3 is review and evaluate. It's the renewal card. Basically, this card boils down to it's time to move in a different direction. Okay? You know, what you thought in your life was best for you at this point in time may not be fitting your needs anymore at this point. Step back and just kind of evaluate, maybe make a pros and cons list. Maybe this has to do with your job, maybe it has to do with your relationship, but just moving in a new direction in general is the renewal card. I want you guys to pay close attention to those of you that picked number 3, the 20th of a month. You guys got that number, so just make sure. I'm going to show you the card though so that you can see it. Okay, and like I said, I go, there's several different things that these cards say. I go off of my intuition, which is how true tarot cards should be read, and my intuition here is really pointing towards it's time to move in a new direction for you. Okay? All right. I am going to hop off here. If you guys missed this or you're just now joining me, as soon as I get off, you can restart it, and you can see, you can pick your numbers and all of that. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you being here. Do not forget about yourself this holiday season. I think that a lot of us tend to focus on our children and our friends and our family, even work, teachers, grabbing those gifts for them, all of that, and it's super, super crazy and stressful. And I know as an empath, an intuitive, a medium, someone that can communicate with the dead, and someone who can pick up on other people's feelings, holidays are really hard for me. And so I've always struggled with a really high anxiety, and I know that that has to do a lot with my ability in general, but yeah, just don't forget about yourselves, because that's something that I do all the time. So I love you, and I will see you next Wednesday. Have a good one, guys.